Good evening. Oh, goodness me. It has been a little while since I have been live here on Facebook. I am just checking that I have actually gone live. Because anything is possible with technology, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure, like, everything. Oh, I am live. Awesome. Let's just turn that, make sure the sound is off on that. How are we all? Have we had a lovely Christmas, New Year? Everything well? Everything good? Yeah, everything's a bit crazy in my house at the moment, as usual, because I've got two small children. Husband's back on nights again this weekend, so I've solo parented all day. So I am a little bit tired. I am on a health kick, so I have got juice rather than my usual Diet Coke. I know. It will be okay, I promise. We have a new Stampin' Up mini catalogue, so I've got new things to talk to you about. I've got a card that I have not made. I have not even cut all the cardstock for. That's how crazy it's been. James left for work at about 5 to 7. And that's when I came up to the office and actually tidied it up from YouTube Live on Wednesday evening. Because at that point, I hadn't even tidied up from what I made on Wednesday. So if you missed what YouTube Live on Wednesday last week, we made this card. Focusing on the background more than anything else, but I'm going to have to make it again, I think, and have a bit of a play around with it. But I do just love that background idea. It's watercolour paper, but do pop over to, I don't think I've posted it here on Facebook actually yet, because I haven't photographed it properly, but that will be coming, I promise. That was what is on the list of jobs for this evening. Tonight's job list is pretty huge, but let's get started with the mini catalogue. This is now live. You can purchase from this catalogue. It is fabulous. There are so many good things in here. I am not actually using anything from this book today because I thought we would play with Sale-a-bration stuff instead. Oh no, actually no, I have got a background stamp from in here, but I thought we'd play around with Sale-a-bration stuff. So, mini catalogue is out now. It's online store. Links in the down bar, or if you're on YouTube, if you're watching the replay on YouTube, it's in the down bar. If you're on Facebook, it's up at the top. Yeah, it's all live. Go for it. This catalogue is out until the end of April. Very important. It's a different time period to normal. It's shorter. It's 4 months. It's not 6. Sale-a-bration is 5th of January, so that was, Thursday? To the end of February. This is phenomenal. So, anytime you spend any money, if you spend £45 on either in this catalogue, so the new mini, or the annual, or anything else you can find on the Stampin' Up website. So that's Kit's collection, that's clearance rack, that's any specials. You can then choose a product from in here. Now there are some fabulous things in this book. Some things are free with a £45 order. Some things are free with a £90 order. You have to put the order in one go. So you'd put a £45 order in, you get a product. If you put a £90 order in, you can choose either 2 products, or there are some goodies later on. Here we go, near the back, like this beautifully happy stamp set, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I have made a card with it. And I've been super organised, and it is already in the envelope, written in the envelope and everything in my diary, ready to send to my aunt, who is 70 this month. I shouldn't tell people that, should I really? Never mind. So I've made it. I made a card, and it's alright. I can't show you it because it's already gone. But it is stunning. But that is with a £90 order. So you can put an order in of £90. You can choose either a £90 item or 2 £45 items. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, but also, Sale-a-bration doesn't end there, does it? No. We also have, there's some fabulous paper. I mean, look at all of that. £90, you put a £90 order in, so £90 worth of stuff that you're going to buy anyway. And then you get all of these papers, and the patterns are fabulous. You can, if you host a party, or you put a really big order in. It's £275. I know that's a lot of money. But you can then choose the free host stamp set, which is gorgeous, or the best deal ever, which is the join option. So usually, Stampin' Up starter kit costs £99. You get to choose £130 worth of product of completely of your choice. So that's anything from the mini catalogue, that's anything from the annual catalogue, that's anything you can find on the website, anything at all, up to the value of £130. However, during Sale-a-bration, it's a bit different. So this time, we've got 3 options, just to confuse everybody. So option 1 is you pay £125, you get to choose £170 worth of stuff. So that's anything you like your choice. Stampin' Up are not picking anything for you. You choose £170 worth of stuff, and then then the brand new Stampin' Mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in the exclusive boho blue colour. Now I have got the original white one. It's adorably cute. I will likely be using it today. Haven't completely decided yet. Card is still in my head. So the option 1 is £125, you get to choose £170 worth of product and get the blue machine, or you can have the white one. So if you've already got the big one and you want, like I did, the little one to match, you can still get the white one. Or you can pay £99 and get the £170 worth of product. Any of them is an absolute magical, amazing deal. Now is the time to think about it, because there's so many benefits of joining Stampin' Up. You've got the discount, so you've got at least 20% off all of your orders from now on, up and while you remain active. You've got loads of inspiration. You've got an instant bunch of crafty mates. We have some team events coming up. My team leader's next event, I think, is March, and I'm hoping to get my team together probably April time. So that would be, come on and join the fun. Right, that's enough waffling. Shall we make a card? I have got 2 stamp sets on my desk. I have got the hand-drawn dots. Now this is in the mini catalogue, but I absolutely love this. Oh, can you see? I've not changed my grid paper. Oh, goodness me. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of the mess before we start. There we go. So, hand-drawn dots. Love this. This is a very me stamp set. Love it a lot. And then I've also got the adorable owls. Now, this is Sale-a-bration. So this stamp set was completely free with £45 worth of order. It is red rubber. And I haven't put the stickers on yet, because that's how organised I am this evening. So let's pick the owl I'm going to use and show you how to put the stickers on, because I haven't done this for a while. So I want the owl, and I want the sentiment that says... What do I want it to say? It's your day. There we go. Yeah, that one. So you have got your sheet of stamps. You've also got a sheet of stickers. Now, if you turn them over, you can see those adorable owls. If you turn them this way, you've got like the backing paper. And if you, down the middle of each stamp, there's a seam. So your stamp has got carrier paper on, so you're going to take the carrier paper off. Then you're going to take your, the sticker you want, and you're going to take half of the backing paper off. And then you're going to take, she says, the other half of the paper off. So you've got, that is now really sticky. This isn't sticky, but that is very sticky. So we are going to literally just line it up. And you're lining up the edge of the stamp with the edge of the kind of backing paper. Now, you could, let's see if this makes it any easier to see. Yeah, so I'm on a white background. And it's a bit awkward to see. But if you wanted a bit more contrast, you put something dark behind it. This is a silicone craft sheet that I just happen to have handy. Excuse me. I have had a horrendous cold. And it's finally gone, but every now and again I get a tickle. So we're just going to line up the stamp with the edge of that carrier paper, push it down, and she says, peel it up. And then you've got your sticker on the back. How cool is that? So we're exactly the same with the sentiment. I do like putting my stickers on. I think it's quite therapeutic. That, and they definitely stick better with the cling mount stickers on. So there we go. We've got our two owl stickers stamped stickers stamp. Oh, brain. Anyway, so that's our owls. Then I have got somewhere a piece of basic white cardstock, she says, which has now disappeared off my desk. That's good, isn't it? Where did that go? Oh, you know. Did I fold it up? Did it end up in here? Well, that's annoying. What have I done with that? That is so funny, isn't it? Does anybody else happen to anybody else? You're probably seeing it on the screen and going, it's her, Hannah, it's there. Where you just, like, things magically disappear in front of your very eyes. Honestly. Ah, there it is. I can see it. I've had things move around on my desk because I've had catalogues out and lists and all sorts. So I have got, I'm going to move my owls out of the way a little bit. I've got a piece of basic white and I'm just going to trim this to my standard card measurements. Turn it the right way up. Anybody else like that? Can't use my trimmer any other way than the logo's got to be at the bottom. It's funny, isn't it? We do very funny things sometimes. And then, so that is 14.3 centimetres by 10, which is the size of my card base, but with a little edge around it. Although I haven't decided what colour my card base is going to be yet. Then I want my hand-drawn dots. I love this. Now, I haven't put the sticker on this one. And the reason for that is it's just too big and too cumbersome. And my brain, it doesn't work. Hello, Lynn. Lovely to see you this evening. It's really nice to be back, actually. It's a month since I've been live on the channel. And I am... Just everything, the world went mad. Christmas and being ill and, everything. So I've got my Stamperators out this evening because I want to, don't stick the magnets together. I need my backing sheet, and I know this one's messy, but never mind. So what I'm going to do is I just want to stamp like half, not even half actually. Like I want a kind of banner of the dots down one edge. So I've got my piece of cardstock, then I've got my stamp. So I'm going to line the stamp up and I'm going to push it right up to one edge. And it's okay. The sheet will still pick it up. And because I'm actually stamping here, I'm not stamping here. Otherwise, sometimes you don't get as much pressure if you're right near the hinge. So I want a couple of blending brushes because I haven't got my ink out either. Oh dear me, definitely rusty, definitely rusty. No, that's a secret port mint macaron, I can't find it. There it is. Tickly throat again. So I've got Orchid Oasis and mint macaron and crumb cake, which, shall I get crumb cake out as well? Which is kind of an interesting combination. I quite like those colours together. Excuse my slightly yellowed. The sun bleached this one. Never mind. So I'm going to just put some ink onto the stamp with my blending brush. So I'm going to ink it up and just rub it on like that. And then I've actually put a little bit too much on, so I'm going to wipe some of it away. handy dandy cloth. Always in the craft room. Bit of mint. And then I'm going to do some crumb cake at the bottom. Don't have... where's my yellow one gone? Oh, I'll just use green. There we go. Did have a blending brush for yellow, which I would have used for crumb cake. I know it's not yellow, but I can't find it. So never mind. So we're going to swing that over and push down quite hard because the ink will have dried a little bit, but it's okay. And we're going to bobble the camera around a lot. So it's quite subtle. And I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit because I've missed the top. But that's okay. Just a kind of interesting dotted effect down one side. Isn't that pretty? I love this stamp. I can just see me using it a lot. a lot. So I'm going to bring my trimmer back in and trim that down a little bit before I forget and get frustrated. So I'm going to trim that to 13.8 centimetres by 9.5. So we're going to have a slightly bigger border around the edge, but that's fine. So shall we stamp our owl? Now I have got somewhere, she says, I did have, again, I've already been die cutting. So I did do, like I said, I did do a little bit of prep. There it is. Before. Now, this die is from the, what's it called? Beautiful Shapes dies, and it's the one with the hexagons in. And I love this die because not only do you get a nice circle, but you also get a kind of embossed edge as well, which I think is very pretty. So I'm going to stamp Mr. Owl in Memento because a nice open stamp like this just shouts out for a bit of blends colouring, doesn't it? Now he is too big for the circle, but that's fine. And just trim him off a little bit. Actually, he's fit. He has fit on the whole way round, but he has got slightly embossed feet. I'm okay with that. I'm not fussy. I'm going to put that stamp on that block before I lose it. So I have got, again, crumb cake, mint macaron and Orchid Oasis blends. And I'm just going to kind of quite quickly colour this guy in. I'm not doing anything particularly fancy. I'm going to stick to light. I'm not even probably going to blend very much, if at all. Because I do just want to kind of get the colour on. I do need a colour though, actually, for his beak and his feet. So I'm going to get that in a minute. So yeah, Sale-a-bration is a wonderful time in the Stampin' Up catalogue. Particularly because you can get free stuff just for shopping and things that you'd be buying absolutely anyway. Like if you're thinking, oh, I could do with, you know, adhesives or white cardstock or whatever, they're things you're going to buy anyway, aren't they? They're not, you know, they're your basics, but you're going to earn rewards off those because they count towards your £45. So if you buy, you know, a pack of basic white adhesive, basic white cardstock, some adhesives, and then you find a stamp set that you really like in the catalogue, that's probably £45. And that'll give you something else for free, which I just think is, yeah, it's awesome. So we're going to add just, this is dark crumb cake ink, and you can see they're quite different colours. Still both definitely crumb cake though. So there's his little head and his wings. And while I'm thinking about it as well, the starter kit deal. So £170. That's a lot of product for £170. Like, there's a lot that you could get with that. And a die cutting machine. Like, that's just so cool. I'm a weeny bit jealous, actually. As a demonstrator, drop everything as usual. Could, or can, I think, still buy the Boho Blue Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine. And I think if I hadn't already relatively recently, got the white one, I would be seriously tempted. So, a little bit of Orchid Oasis, top of his hat. And this is the light colour, and then I'm going to go for dark mint. There we go, for his hat. Look at that! Isn't he so fancy? Love him. I'm going to leave his eyes white. I know it's a bit weird. And I think I need a darker yellow. That was so saffron, and it's just not quite dark enough. So let's go for a bit of daffodil instead. One of the things about blends, you can, with light colours like that, just go over the top. It won't matter. Look at him. Oh, look at that. Oh, love it. So, I do need the sentiment stamping. So we'll go for... Oh, go for mucky fingers. Now, just stamp that in Memento. And I'm going to fussy cut that out. But when I say fussy cut, I mean not complicated fussy cutting. Not on a Sunday evening. Save that for a Wednesday. So I do go live twice a week. Once here on Facebook and once over on YouTube. And I do try and remember to kind of cross-post. It doesn't always happen. So I have got 2 sheets of cardstock. I have got, this is Orchid Oasis, and this is Mint Macaron. I'm just trying to decide which colour for this card. Oh, I think I'm going to stick with the orchid. Let's get Mint Macaron out of the way. I do love a bit of Mint Macaron. And that piece of cardstock is now, of course, on the floor. And a flash to wall. Hopeless, absolutely hopeless. So when I'm cutting card bases, I tend to use the same kind of cut every time. I put my cardstock into the short size at the top, and I cut at 10.5, and that gives me 2 long pieces because I tend to make a 10-fold card because it photographs better. But if I'm making cards to send, I try and remember to cut them the other way because my brother is the one that sticks in my head. My brother likes to try and open cards and rips them in half. Because he's not gentle at all. And he goes like that and rips it. And it's like, no, you just, you know, like that. So, let's pop this down. Now, I have got a little bit more die cutting to do because I was looking at this thinking in my head and going, is that fancy enough? Is that fancy enough? And I'm just not sure it is. So I did think this before, that I have handy the 2, you've got like 2 diamonds and 2 of the like triangle dies from those beautiful, what's it called again? Beautiful shapes. I'm hopeless with remembering names. And then I've also got a load of glimmer paper. So I've got gold, but I think the gold and the rose gold might be a bit much. But I do also have some of the ombre 2022, 2024 glimmer paper, and it's a beautiful, like, this is the Orchid Oasis colour, but it starts off, you see, it starts off really white and goes to the Orchid Oasis at the bottom. But I think if I use the kind of lighter side, I think that might work. So let's move all of that out of the way and bring in my mini cut and emboss, because it's so handy for like little jobs like this. This is why I bought this machine, because it's just brilliant for this kind of stuff. So I'm going to pop those on there, like that, and those two little triangles as well. I'm going to run these through twice, because I haven't decided what I'm going to use yet, and I just want to layer, and I tend to use odd numbers. So I'll need 3 diamonds or 3 triangles, or possibly 6 pieces. So my 2 triangles. I've got, oh, that's my sentiment. My take a pick tool to get these little pieces out. There we go. Aren't they really cool? Like, I love a little glimmery moment. So I'm going to run those through again. And of course, because it's glimmer paper, they're going to look slightly different each time. So I'm going to move them around on the paper so we've got slightly different colours as well. So run that through. And it's just the most adorable, cute machine that just sits on your desk because it takes up no room. Because it folds up and folds away. It's just brilliant. And if you could get that for free, like, it's just a no-brainer in my opinion. So, I'm going to just get all of these pieces out with our take a pick tool. Like so, and put those dies, because those dies are really, really tiny. I need somewhere safe to put them, because otherwise they will get lost, like everything else apparently on my desk. So, I like the fact that I've lost 2 triangles already. Where did they go? Oh, goodness. Yeah, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Can't take me anywhere. Right. Let's use the diamonds and not the triangles, shall we? So I'm going to pop Mr. Owl up on 3 dimensionals. Like that. And then I'm going to use these like I would use like rhinestones or something. So I'm going to put a mini dimensional on the top of that one and hook it over the top there. I'm going to get that, dimensional backends get everywhere. There we go. Bit of seal on the bottom of that one. There. And another mini dimensional, I think, on this one. Oh. Let's try that again. Mini dimensional came off. They are a little bit shiny. This paper is a little bit shiny on the back. But it does usually stick. There we go. And then just need my sentiment, which I've now, of course, lost as well. Shall we stamp it again? I think we're going to have to stamp it again. Because, oh dear me, what a disaster. What an absolute disaster. I dropped it on the floor? No. Oh, goodness only knows where that's gone. I'll clear up and it'll turn up. There. Nope, not that. Because that one's smudged. because now I'm rushing. That'll do. Right, trim this out again. Yeah, there's loads. I haven't actually counted up how many things there are in the Sale-a-bration catalogue. We probably should do that, shouldn't we? Work out how many different things you could have. So, a couple of minis. You can order multiples as well, so there are things that you might want several of. There's one that I have ordered specifically because of Neve. So my daughter is 3.5 and likes all the things that 3.5-year-olds like. So one of the packs, one of the cardstock, one of the stamps and die bundles in the main catalogue is farm animals, and so the Sale-a-bration item, this one, is farm paper. So that is coming probably next week or the week after, because I've put in my January order this evening. So yeah, there's loads of stuff in there. Not just the owls, but isn't he so cute? Love him. So thank you ever so much for joining me this week here on Facebook. I do try and go live here every week. Now we're into the new year and we're out of the way of Christmas and all of those hectic things. Hopefully we will be back to regularly scheduled Sunday nights here on Facebook Live and Wednesday nights over on YouTube. I will post a picture of this card a little bit later on, if not tomorrow, with all the details as well. And thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope to see you again really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.